Welcome to the How to DIY Carpentry video. Our first project is going to be hanging a door. Make sure you purchase the correct size door for the frame. Place the door into the frame. Most doors will need minor alterations to get a good fit. Using two small wedges, lift the door off the floor. A 2mm gap is required between the door and the frame. Here we've used a 2p piece to gauge the gap. Mark the inside of the door for any planing down. Plane down to the pencil mark. When planing timber, only plane with the grain, never across it. Try the door at intervals until a good fit is achieved. Now rub the planed edge down with a medium-grade glass paper. Mark the position of the hinges onto the door. Square this across with a set square. Now place the hinge onto the door and draw around it with a pencil. Now you want to measure the hinge and transfer half this measurement onto the door. This is the depth at which the hinge will need to be set into the door. Now this area of the door needs to be removed. When using a chisel, make sure that the bottom or flat edge is used to cut into the timber. This will give you a good, straight, clean edge. Also, never use a hammer, only a wooden mallet. Once the perimeter has been cut, turn the chisel over and mark off small areas to be removed. Now don't try and cut it all out in one piece. Now remove small shavings of timber, chop out to the depth as marked, and give the hinge a try. Mark the position of the screw holes onto the door. And drill some small pilot holes, because now you can fit the hinge. Why do we drill the pilot holes? Well, this will stop the door splitting when you screw on the hinge. And of course, repeat the same process with the other hinge. Replace the door back into the frame with the hinges fitted. Mark the position of the hinge onto the door frame. Remove the door. Here we've used the split pin variety of hinges. They're easy to dismantle in order to mark the hinge dimensions onto the door frame. Mark around the edge of the hinge. Remove and chop out as you did with the door. Fix half of the hinge to the door frame. Lift the door into place, lining up the two halves of the hinge. Replace the hinge pins and test the door. Making a bath panel.